Welcome to my live chat. This is Kat. Ooh, it's a little bit high. Let's take that down. Yeah. Anyway, good morning. I'm so happy to have you here. It's Monday. It's the last Monday of February. We're in our year of being fearless in 24. And today I'm here to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. So please chat me up. All right. If you're watching this video, good morning, Candace. It's not telling me live chat or top chat anymore, so I don't know. They changed things. Hi, Laura. Hi, Camber. Hi, Mimi. Good morning. Good morning. So happy to have you here. Good morning, Ernestine from Kansas. Good morning, Mary Sellers Roll Tide. Good morning. Good morning. So happy to have you. It's spring here in Florida. Larry doesn't think it is. He said spring is 80 degrees and summer is 100 degrees, but I want to be able to wear my spring jeans, so I say it's spring. Hi, Pat Fisher. Good morning. Ooh, I forgot to put my jewelry on today. Just realized that. Hey, Katie. Good morning. Amanda. Good morning. Mr. B. Kat and Mr. B. So glad to be with you this morning or see you this morning. Thank you. We're happy to have you here. Very nice to have you here. Make sure you're in a live chat, not top chat. Still a little too high, isn't it? Let's lower it. Whoop. Whoop. How's that? Okay. So I'm here for your questions, comments, and concerns. We're talking about decluttering. That's the main thing that people want to talk about. Hey, Jordan Renee. Good morning, Bobby. Loves to thrift. Hey, Patricia. Mr. B's on here too. Let's see, Jordan said, missed being on these lives. We're happy to have you back. Bobby's in Northeast Ohio. Paula Chamberlain, good morning, Paula. I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you? How are the children? I think about you every time I put on my jeans. Camber Yates, pretty short. Thank you, Spring. Let's see, who else is here? Candace, I had my cataract surgery last Thursday. Now both eyes are done and I can see much better. Whoop, whoop. Good for you. No fear in 24, right? Donna Dozer. Good morning, Donna. Laura Pennell said, good news. I made my bed this morning on autopilot. I didn't even remember I made it. Yay. I know I had that experience yesterday. I thought, oh, did I make the bed? And I looked in there and I had made the bed. So for some reason, I couldn't remember doing it. So autopilot's a wonderful way that your habits serve you. You still have to think about it just in case, but anyway. So today I have plans. Let's look at your planner. Hold on. Here's my planner. All filled out with my little thing. This morning I got up and I said, yes, AM is done. Laundry is done. Breakfast is done. I talked to my sister Marty for about an hour every Monday or every day. Done. My prayers are said. I checked my laundry for the second load, done. And now I'm on my live. I have a client at 11. I have a cancellation because he's in Venice. Hi, Tom. I know he's going to watch this. At 11:30, I moved somebody up to a spot earlier, so I've got a cancellation there. Julie is next. Then I have lunch. Then I have 1, 2, 3 more. Then I have a break. Then I have one more. Then I'm going to write. Then I have my nails done. Then I have dinner, after dinner routine, before bed routine 2, and yoga. See, it's all in here. And my today's top 3s are to read 30 minutes, my book club book, to write for 30 minutes in my book, and to read my daughter's book, which I'm reading before she publishes, and to do yoga. It's a no spend day. And my dinner is barbecue chicken and broccoli rice casserole. Rituals, I just said. Laundry, I'm doing my darks and I'm doing my towels today because I was not in my home for a few days and it put me behind, so I've got to do that. And in zone 5, I'm going to wash this cushion and the one next to it and the one I'm sitting on, cover. I washed the other 2 to see how it was, and it was really easy. So I'm going to wash those maybe today. I might do those tomorrow. All right, so what does yours look like? And I'm reading Mark, and that's what I'm doing today. What does yours look like? I know I got a lot of comments here. Just a minute. Let's see.
Leave it a thumbs up. Nobody loves it.
Nobody loves us, but it's okay. I love them, and that's what counts. Homemaking with Denise. Good morning, Kat and the chat. Hey, Denise Jordan. Taking some quiet time in my planner right now. Good. Camber Yates, my husband started his new job today. I'm feeling like I have to get into a new routine for his mornings. And that's always a good thing, Camber. And you have a tool to do that with. Debbie Ernst, good morning. Margaret Rose, hi. Sipping on her Starbucks. Ooh, nice. I love me some Starbucks, Margaret. I hope I didn't skip anyone. I think I did not. So anyway, use your planner, make it your focus, do that thing, the next thing, okay? Bobby said, I left a thumbs up when I came in. Mr. B, you don't see it? He didn't.
I'm on a computer. It'll be different from the phone.
Yeah, he's on the computer. Maybe it's different. Candace, I feel, ooh, Candace, what happened? I can't read it. You took it away. Okay. I like this shirt. I like this color. See this little color? I'm waiting for questions. See that color right there? That's the color. I'm going to do my nails today. I'm having my nails done today. A little purpley color. That's what I'm going to try. Okay, now she sees 10, so that's good. He didn't refresh, Bobby. All right, I'm open for questions, comments, and concerns. How are you doing with your planner? I hope you're using Kimmy's daily planner. It's the best planner in the world, in my humble opinion. It suits the kind of people that I attract, which are usually sidetracked people. So if you're sidetracked, or you have ADD, or you don't have ADD, but you might have something going on. I've never been officially diagnosed with ADD, but I have all the symptoms, and my sister Marty is extremely ADD. I've got nephews and grandchildren who are absolutely ADD, and I think it just runs in our family a little bit. So, and I have anxiety. That is something that has been diagnosed. So, anxiety and ADD kind of go hand in hand. So that means I'm not focused. I want you to know that I am you. I am just like you. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm saying my prayers, because I use the Hallow app on my phone, and I have for a couple of years. And I don't want things to come in while I'm trying to say my prayers, and they still do, even with Do Not Disturb, and I get distracted in the middle of my prayers. I get distracted when I'm doing anything. I can be so easily distracted, and I know that about myself. So I really try to force myself to be on task. Ernestine said, I had a cooking class yesterday and came home with a lot of food for my freezer. Oh, awesome, Ernestine. I want to share something with you. I got a new cookbook, and I have prepared the food out of it for this week. It's called Cook Once and Eat All Week by Cassie Joy Garcia, and I am loving it. You know, before you buy a cookbook, I always recommend that you go see if you can look at it. Go to the library, or order it from your library. Just have a look. Patricia, did you say Starbucks? Thank you, Patricia. I will get myself a treat today. This one was copyrighted in 2019, so I'm thinking it might be in your library. And if you don't go to the physical library, you can do the library online. May not be, but I am loving this book. Look at this, girls. And I've seen several of my YouTuber people that I watch use this, and I'm just so excited. What it is she picks 3, she's a paleo, but this isn't paleo, but you can make these. It's naturally gluten-free, all the things she does in here, and you can make them paleo or grain-free. You have a French manicure. I was thinking about that at Easter, Margaret. Shredded chicken, broccoli, and rice are the 3 main ingredients for this week. And so what you do is you have a prep day, and it's always an hour or less of prepping. I prepped the chicken in my crock pot and shredded it up, which just with water. I prepped the rice, fluffed it, and put it in 2 containers. Now it makes dinner for 4. I cut it in half and make it for 2 because it's just me, and Mr. B won't even eat it. I put the other one in the freezer, but that's rice. I made the rice. I had to prep bacon, 5 slices of bacon. It calls for 10. I did 5 and crumbled them up and put them in 2 containers. Broccoli. I had to get some fresh broccoli and break it up into florets. And then for a third of the broccoli, I had to put it in my food processor and turn it into little rice granules. I had to dice an onion, so I just stuck it in my onion slicer, my onion chopper and chopped it real quick. I had to slice some green onions up and put them in a baggie. I had to shred a carrot. It calls for 2, but I did 1. And then I have to mince the garlic and grate the ginger, which would be nice, but I have minced ginger in a jar, and I have, minced garlic in a jar, and I have ginger paste in a tube, and I'm just gonna shortcut that. So that was all done yesterday, and it's all in different containers. So today I'm gonna make this barbecue chicken and rice casserole, and here's a picture of it. And what it is you take that broccoli that you ground up, and you mix it with half of the rice that you cooked, and you put it in the bottom of a pan. Then you take the shredded chicken and you mix it with barbecue sauce, and I'm using sugar-free, and spread it on the top. And then you take the bacon that's crumbled and put it on top of that and bake it in the oven for 30 minutes. So that's an easy put together. And in the end, sprinkle it with some green onion. And that's my dinner tonight, and the other half is going in the freezer. And then tomorrow night, I'm making white chicken chili. And so there are she gives you a grocery list of things that you need to buy. I didn't have to buy very many things. And in fact, you know where I wrote it? Oh, I'll show you one more meal. I'm getting sidetracked. One more meal. Besides the white chicken chili. So it's gonna make 6 dinners for me. Oopsie. Ooh, this chicken and broccoli fried rice. That looked good. So I went in my planner. I went to a week at a glance, and after week at a glance, or right before week at a glance, there's a Larry Brewer. Can you please take a cough drop or something?
No, and you just have to tell them we're both getting over colds.
Mr. B caught my cold.
And if they hear
Anyway,
the noise upstairs,
they don't hear that. They don't hear that.
They do, yes.
Anyway, then I made my little list of the things I needed to pick up that I didn't have at home before I put it on my grocery list. So I had to have an avocado, 3/4 of a pound of broccoli, a carrot, which I just bought a bag of carrots. I have the jarred garlic, I have the paste ginger, a bunch of scallions, a lime, cost for 2. Again, I'm cutting it in half. Frozen corn, sour cream, I got the light kind, chicken broth, coconut aminos, which I usually have, but I was out of, a jar of a can of green chilies, I'm gonna use half of that, toasted sesame oil, and white beans. And that's gonna help me make all these meals. I've got cumin, I have oregano, I have different things, but she tells you exactly what you need to have. And there are 26 weeks of foods. I'm almost through with this review, but I just want you to see this. Here's a picture of the 3 things that you cook on each of the 26 weeks. So next week it's ground beef, carrots and rye. No, is that right? No. It's ground beef, zucchini, and mushrooms. And then the next one is baked chicken, cauliflower, there's something else in there. This one is ground beef, broccoli, and potatoes. This one is chicken, tomatoes, and rice. But you make all these wonderful meals with it. And she also says, I know everybody doesn't want to just eat those 3 meals. So I give 2 bonus meals, which is what I always say. You need 5 meals planned. So her bonus meals in this one for this week is a steak, a seared steak with wilted spinach and baked potatoes, and down here, seared salmon, steamed green beans, and roasted carrots. And I'm just telling you, for those of you who are having trouble with meal planning and you want to eat healthy, and you can have options to make this grain-free, to make this gluten-free. It is gluten-free. Make it grain-free or make it... what was the other? Dairy-free. Yeah, get dairy-free, grain-free, paleo, and you can even make it low-carb. So there are options in here, which I think are awesome.
Make a ton of comments.
I know, I'll read the comments in a minute.
Okay.
So I just wanted to finish making this presentation to you guys to let you know that there are always wonderful ways to make food. And this girl has a YouTube channel called Fit and Fed. Her name is Cassie Joy Garcia. And she says on there that on her very first video, I went to her Fit and Fed YouTube videos, and I went to the oldest, and she says in that one that she lost 10 dress sizes when she went on paleo. So she went paleo. I'm not going to do paleo. I'm going to do the standard and just put those points in my Weight Watcher app. So the meal tonight is 13 points, but the rest of my day is low, so it all works out. So I'm excited about that. All right. Let me see. Hi, they're so happy to have you, Kimmy. Good morning. Okay, let's go back and look at all these comments.
Go back that far.
I can go back that far, Mr. B. Okay. I read Ernestine. She went to the cooking class. Candace said, I was just joking that I feel like a slug after hearing all the things you have to do today. Candace. Katie said, if someone works a part-time 10 to 15 hours a week, should they follow the payroll flybaby advice? No, 10 to 15 hours is not like 40 hours. If you work more than 20 hours, I would say yes. But if you're working 10 to 15, I would say no. Now, there are ways you work 10 to 15. You might work 3 5s. If you work 3 5s on those days, I would say I'm payroll. I'm not doing anything but rituals, but I will double up on a couple of days on my off days. If you work, if you're a nurse and well, no, because you guys work long hours, you're payroll for sure. I think that should answer your question. I hope it does. So no, if you work, let's say you work 3 hours a day, 3 to 5 hours. Let's say you work 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. You've got plenty of time to do everything you need to do. If you don't want to work in your house on Saturday, Katie, and that's your call. Joan Geiger, oh my gosh, you are so calm and my head is spinning with how to start the Flylady system. I need structure, so distracted. Joan, you know what? I'm going to recommend that you, if you're that spinny, I know it's hard. Anything new is hard. Let me just say this to everybody. Anything new is hard. You can't just jump in a pool if you don't know how to swim and swim. You can't just get on a bike and pedal away and balance. You can't. It takes practice and learning little things by little things by little things. But Joan, if you feel like you are just overwhelmed in your whole life and that this is really hard for you, then I'm going to highly recommend that you be mentored. It might be worth your while. Maybe mentored for 6 months and see how that works for you. So go on to patreon.com. If you're not already there, send me a personal note and I'll call you and we'll talk about what will be best for you, what I have available. Okay? And I don't upsell anybody. That's not my style. I'm going to pick what you really need. Like I've had people come on and wanted to do 1 a month and they were kind of in your state. That's not going to be appropriate. You're going to need at least 2. And when I talk to you and you tell me the state of your house, I will let you know if you need 3 or 4 a month. You don't have to do that, of course, but you will at least have the Patreon videos every day to guide you. And if you want to be mentored, I'll be happy to mentor you, okay? So think about that and think if it's worth it to you. I think it will be to change your whole life. All right. Let's see, who else did I leave out here? Patricia, thank you for the $10. You're so sweet. Connie said, good morning. Margaret said, you have a French manicure. I think I read that already, Margaret.
Yeah, you can go forward from Patricia.
Homemaking with Denise, I just got that book and her next book. Both are great. I've made a few videos with the recipes. See, a lot of people are making videos with this and I'm not going to do that. But Lordy, I'm so excited. I've got everything prepped. I cannot wait to have my dinner tonight and put the second one in the freezer. What I'm going to do is cook 3 separate meals, 1, 2, and 3 for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and each day put the second one in the freezer. So if I want to have on Thursday one of those, or I have other meals in my freezer to choose from. So it's going to just help me mix and match because I've got chicken nochi soup in the freezer. I've got kale bean soup in the freezer. I've got other leftovers in the freezer. So I like having a plethora of choices. Okay. Let's see. Donna, I have ADHD and was feeling totally overwhelmed with this past week due to unexpected work duties. I got so distracted, I stopped what I was doing and started following my planner and got focused. Yes, Donna, this is the planner. This is Kimmy's planner. It's called you go to she'sinherapron.com and this is the plan. This is my planner. I have the smaller. I have 3 in the year, so this is January through April. In the very beginning of this video, I shared what my day looks like, which is over here. This is my day, all filled out. I've already checked things off. This is what I call tracking. Check, 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 check. Okay. This is the week at a glance, all filled out. And when you mentor with me, I will go through your planner with you and help you get it planned. Because I plan out for the whole week on the individual days with the skeleton plan. And then the night before, I fill it out a little more purposefully, depending on the situation, the food preferences, etc. Okay? So this is Kimmy's planner. I so love it. You can go onto there and order. If you order one, I'm going to recommend for those people who follow me, the daily. Daily. So you want to get this one that's daily. You can get 3, which is, you know, a semester at a time, or you can get 2, which is January through June, and then July through December. The reason you can't get 1 is because they're so delicious and so jam-packed with everything we need. Can you imagine this one 3 times bigger? It would be humongous. So the biggest one is probably about like that. That's the twice a year, okay? So highly recommend. And she has a payment plan, no interest. So there's no reason. There's no reason. And you know, I have so many clients who think that's the magic bullet, or any planner is the magic bullet. And I have one, and I love you if you're watching me. I'm not going to say who you are, but she's already got Kimmy's. Said, oh, it's too confusing. I want this one. And she sent me pictures of this one that was going to require her to fill out everything from scratch. And I got her on the phone and I said, what are you thinking? There's no magic bullet. It's not going to, just because you own it, fix your life. You have to use it. And you can use any planner you really want to use. I'm just going to say, from 9 years of experience in mentoring people, and from personally being on a plan of some sort since 1982 and using all different kinds of planners, this is the best planner I have ever found, okay? That's what I have to say. Not because I love Kimmy, it's because and I do love Kimmy, but it's because I love her planner. She's ADD to the extreme, and she has designed it for people like you and me who are distractible and need a plan every day that says, okay, this is where you look for this, and this is where you look for this, and I love it. Please don't get the week at a glance. It is great, but for my people, we need a daily focus, okay? All right, I know some of you have the week at a glance, and I'm working with you on that. And I know some of you are out of the country, and Kimmy said that she's getting ready, I'm not sure if it's gonna be this year or not, to arrange so that it can be mailed out of the country, which will be awesome. And I think, Kimmy, did you say you were going to do a PDF also for the people who needed to print it? That would be awesome. Okay. Good morning, Lita. Amanda said, I've heard of 5 dinners in 1 hour. It is a nice thought. It's easy. It's really easy because it's not, you're not killing. I tried. Let me just say something, Amanda. When I was 39, I had a complete hysterectomy, and I was young and healthy, and I thought, oh, 6 weeks off, I'll be able to do all kinds of things. And that's the first time that and I'm 70 now, so that was 31 years ago. I found a book in the library that was preparing meals and putting them in the freezer, and I said, oh, this is going to be great. I'll just sit on a stool and do it. I nearly killed myself. It was so much work. And freeze half of it. You know, double prepare and freeze one. That's an easy way, especially for pregnant women who are getting ready to deliver, to stock their freezer. But I would say that this is also a very easy way because she's just got it down to a science, and it's only 3 main things. There are other things, onions and cilantro and, you know, all that stuff. But anyway, okay? Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Cook once and eat all week. Yeah, that's the title. I think I'm skipping some people here. You want that cookbook, Bobby? Gluten-free and don't love to cook? That's the one. That's the one, girl. But please look at it first and see if it's going to work for you. Don't just spend your money on something that you don't think will work. Or go to her website, her YouTube channel, and look. And she's also got some things in, I don't know, she's all over the place. But anyway, Amanda, who's those? Oh, those meals look so good. They are. And so, Connie, you got the name of the book, Cook Once, Eat All Week. Good morning again, Kimmy. I guess you popped in earlier and I saw you. Christina, good morning, Kat. So glad to catch you live. Happy to have you here. Vitality Seeker, Shauna, hello, beautiful. And of course, Mr. B, always such a joy. Thank you. It's good to have you here, Shauna. Tracy, morning Kat and everyone. Hey Tracy, how's that birthday month going? There's the mentoring link if you want to be mentored. Paula said, book name, Cook Once and Eat All Week. That's right. Lisa Chapman, good morning from the sunny Gulf. Hi, Lisa. Just Rhonda. Hi, Miss Cat. Hey, Rhonda. Candace, the personal mentoring is so worth it. I only needed to do it a couple of months, a few years ago, and I've been on track ever since. That's so good, Candace. I'm so proud of you. Patricia, I would really recommend Kat's mentoring. It really helped me. Kat, can you tell how I was all over the place and my stuff, my daughter's stuff and too, took over our home? No more. My life is better. Yes, she had her biggest thing, well, it was everywhere, but her basement was an immense challenge. And I'm so proud of Patricia because she worked her fanny off. She is a very good student and she did what I said to do without fighting me. And you know, some of you have that personality where you say, but I don't want to do that. That doesn't make sense for me. And you'll a person might do that and they might say, and I'll say, okay, let's do it your way, but you got to at least do this, this, and this. And about 6 months later, they'll say, okay, I'm ready to do it your way. Okay. All right. Not that my way is the only way, but it's the only way I teach. So if you're going to be with me, you need to follow the way I teach you. Okay. And I try to be nice. I try to be sweet. I try to be kind, but I am firm. Okay. Sometimes I'm firm. Katie, oh, hi, Pat. Sean's mom here. You mentored him in college. Oh, I remember that. And I know you meant Kat. My sister's Pat, and that's okay. Homemaking with Denise. I agree. Personal mentoring is worth it. I have Kimmy's planner. I'm using my quiet time to decorate some of the pages. The decorating keeps me engaged. I look at it daily. Christina, Kimmy's planners are so good. They have helped me so much as I've been navigating running my home while caregiving for 2 parents with dementia. Christina, I bless your heart. I can relate. Although my mother didn't have dementia, my father did, and we took care of both of them because she had heart disease. Bobby said, I will definitely go to her YouTube. Thanks. Yes, Kimmy said, the PDF is coming and Canada is open. We're opening up others soon. Fantastic, Kimmy. So glad. So if you haven't gotten one, now's the time, if you're in those countries. Laura Vasquez. Hello, all. Hey, Laura. Or Vasquez, I'm not sure. Linda Robinson, good morning from New Hampshire. Good morning, Linda. Camber, I agree with the mentoring. I find knowing I'm going to talk to Kat holds me accountable and I get much more done. And Camber's doing a great job. All these girls who are talking to you have really put forth a lot of effort and have changed their life. Kimmy said, wait until you see what we have coming out for meal planning. Woohoo! Donna Dozer, I've thought about getting mentored by you sometimes. I'm afraid I will rebel at times. LOL. Donna, what is the theme for the year? Do you know? It's fearless and 24. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And I will point out things to you and try to open your eyes to things when you're being mentored by me. It is rare that I have a person who bucks me for months, you know, maybe a week or two, and then they'll do good for a while, and then that personality comes in and they'll do something screwy, and I'll say, how did that work for you? It didn't work. I know. Do it this way. Kimmy, I cannot wait to see that, Christina said. Nancy, hi, Nancy. Good to have you guys. Patricia, my basement is still clear and wonderful to go into. I'm grateful to you. You know what's so funny, Patricia, and all of you? I know what your homes look like because you've showed me, and I can see her basement in my mind's eye. I can see it before and I can see it after. And not only is her basement a reflection of her effort, even her beautiful gardens are a reflection of her effort after the fact. I'm so proud of you, Patricia. If you were here right now, I'd just give you the biggest hug. All of you girls are so precious to me, and I truly pray for you all the time and love you, just like you're my children or my sisters. I really do. Camber said, Donna, if you're thinking about it, just jump in and do it. It's very much worth it. Thank you, Camber, so doing so good. Lindy writes, good morning. Patricia, wonderful. Kimmy, yes. Okay, what else do we want to talk about? Shaylee said, hi, Kat. Hey, Miss Shaylee, you are so beautiful and getting so big. I'm so shocked at what a nice young lady. I mean, I knew you would be a nice young lady. All of your mother's children are wonderful. And of course, you're one of those. But you've grown up into such a nice young lady. And I'm so I feel proud of you like you're one of my grandchildren. Okay. All right. That's just love. What else are we talking about today? I've got to go get my son to school. Happy Monday. Bye, Camber. I would like to know what you're doing to enhance, improve, or treat yourself. What are you doing for yourself? I'm reading, I'm writing, and I'm getting my nails done. That is something I've decided this year to do to treat myself, improve myself, and enhance myself. What are you doing for yourself? I don't care if you're homeschooling and you can't work a full-time job and homeschool, but if you are homeschooling and you're involved in your church and blah, 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 you've got to have time for yourself. If you don't have time for yourself, then relook at your planner and say, am I overcommitted? And am I overbooking? How can I get out of this a little bit? Okay. So if you don't have time, you're going to have to find time because you are a priority. You and your family are priority number one. Well, God is number one. You're priority number two, and then your house, and then all your commitments, your house and your work, if you have to work, and then all your commitments. That's the way it goes. Let's see, Katie, Patricia, that's so inspiring. My home is decluttered and clean for the most part, but the utility and laundry room in the basement is the last big project I have to do. You can do it, Katie. I know you can do it. Candace is reading. Okay, that's good. Are you in a book club? Even if you're in a book club with a sibling or a neighbor, just the two of you, or a child. I mean, if you're reading things that are appropriate, you can't, because they're good books that are just kids' books that I love. Nicole, I've been doing the Bible in a Year podcast and gardening. Oh, Nicole, that's wonderful. Doesn't that make you, being close to nature and close to God is such a centering thing, isn't it? I love that. What else? Who else is doing something? Homemaking with Denise said, I'm spending more time decorating my planner and penciling in quiet time for me. And I'm going to say something about that. I love Denise and I mentor Denise. And Denise needs to decorate her planner. That's important to her. But I want you to know, if you're just getting started and you're super, super sidetracked, please don't decorate your planner. That is not what I want you to use it for. You need to actually use it because you can. I've done it. I am you. I have decorated planners and made them so pretty and never did the work in there. Remember, your planner is a tool, like an axe or a saw or a planer to somebody who works in wood. Okay, you've got to be able to use it. So you don't want to take your axe, not know how to use it, or your planer, and stick stickers all over it and never use it. You'll never get your work done. There's nothing wrong with decorating like Denise is doing when you have mastered how to use your planner. If you want to put a little something in there and that makes you happy, that is absolutely okay. But don't do that at the exclusion of doing the work. Hear me well on that, okay? Don't get sidetracked. That's one reason I'm super careful when I talk to you girls, because I know a lot of you are new and I don't want you to get sidetracked on things, because that's what you are. You're sidetracked. You're originally, the book was called The Sidetracked Home Executives by the sisters Pam and Peggy in the early 80s, late 70s, and that's what we are, okay? What else have we got here? Ooh, you girls are starting to tell me things. So exciting.
How much time left?
I'm spending more time decorating the planner. That was Denise. I'm in a book club and also reading other books in addition. Yay, Candace. Lindsay. I have a friend who is an artist and she hosts paint and sip nights at her house once a month. I love spending time with my friends and watercolor painting is so enjoyable. Oh, that's a wonderful thing to do. I love that. I wish I could be with you, Lindsay. Laura said, I use my time to help others. I still take time for myself. I pamper myself, I craft, and I keep a good spiritual routine. That's good, Laura. I'm not saying you can't help others. I'm just saying don't do that to the exclusion of taking care of yourself, okay? Katie, making a small pot of tea at 3 p.m. and drinking from a china teacup. Katie, I do that too. I love that. I forgot about that little ritual. Lindsay, I also love to craft, and I'm slowly trying to start incorporating a bit of crafting into my days here and there. That's great, Lindsay. And I will say about crafting, if you're super, super cluttered and you've got crafts from all the years, when I teach people who craft, we pick out their favorite types of crafts and we put them in units. and we have a home for that crafting, so that when they take something out, I'll just use Dimonelle or Dimonique, whatever it's called, for an example. You pull it out, you set a time aside with a timer, and you enjoy your crafting. And when the time is up, you complete the process. You put it away. You don't leave it out like a puzzle. You put it away so that when you come back in, you have a clean, clear space. And if you decide you don't want to do that time, the next time you want to crochet, you can do that without messing up your Dimonique, okay? Or whatever it is. I don't know what that's called really, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, there's some exciting things on here. But Lindsay, I'm so happy for you to do that. I'm just saying that to the new people. Patricia, I never thought I would have time, but I joined the Master Gardener class. Oh, I'm so jealous. I worried I wouldn't pass it, but no longer matters because it's so much fun to learn. I couldn't have done this before. Oh, Patricia, my heart is singing for you. That's so good. Reading the Common Rule, I'm in an online book club. Awesome, Mimi. Donna Dozer, I'm trying to focus on my health. I've lost 10 pounds so far and got my blood pressure down from crisis to normal. Oh, Donna, that's fantastic. That is focusing on you. Katie, I'm taking a bubble bath every night and getting a massage once a month. Katie, that sounds wonderful. I love a good bubble bath and a good massage. Donna, I read two book clubs, and I'm learning to play the piano at 75 and get manicures and pedicures. Oh, Donna, that's beautiful. Lindsay, yes, I need to organize my crafting materials big time, so I am not doing it much, but I'm focusing on small projects, and yes, completing the process is a must. Mimi, just finished a puzzle I got for Christmas. It's 5 pictures of my grandsons. Oh, how cool. Okay, girls, I gotta go because I have a client right after this and I need to wrap up, but I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and finish out the month of February strong with Pick It Up, Don't Pass It Up. In March, we have a whole new theme, so if you're on Patreon, you'll be getting that theme. And if you're not on Patreon, please join. It's only $5 a month, and you get 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday, telling you exactly what to do that day. Okay, that's it. Have a wonderful day, and always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. Mwah. Bye, Bobby. Bye, Mimi. Bye, everyone. Bye, Lindsay.